Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Looking to throw. It's Griffin. Catch made on the out route. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Important second down play coming up.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run.
Great job by this defense at tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Griffin. Looking deep to the right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Peters. And here he goes. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Snap of this playoff game. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Cross. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it again. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. He makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Ducks move into the red zone. Defense showing blitz here. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. And he'll drop back here on third down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out is scoring for a big play. They'll hand it off. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. It's a solid game to pick up the first down and what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to chuck it again. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Pass caught, second down now. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Makes the grab on the move.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Ducks, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking downfield, it's Griffin. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Quick throw, the catch is made. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his...
He fires this throw and is intercepted. He can go. What a stiff arm. He steps out of bounds, a solid return, and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. But quickly. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. First and 10 play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And here's the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. They're going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Griffin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And the PAT is good. So So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can.
Got a man! Catch made! Big play! The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The pocket breaking down, and he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking to throw again. Caught by the receiver. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Third down play for this offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it.
He makes the dive in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Griffin. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll change the pre-snap look now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Griffin. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now. The offense will quickly spend the timeout here after the play. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, LSU. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man down the middle. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The lineup on 1st down with just 5 seconds left before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Oregon offense retakes the field. The passing game effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Back to throw again. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Touchdown, Oregon. That's how you finish a play.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Defense is coming after him. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Wideouts now clustered. Motion now from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Griffin. Accurate throw, catch made right near the sideline. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
LSU has moved into the red zone. They're going to run it here. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The offense threatening now. First and goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Ducks. This passing game is on fire today.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Griffin. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back in motion now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, LSU. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
Back to throw. It's Griffin. Oh, and he can't hang on. A little screen pass there. And that's going to bring up 3rd.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. To throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Ducks line up with a first and goal. Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the jet sweep. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. A quick throw out left, complete. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Griffin. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
Chewing clock with the running game. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? It's a run. Running back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Playoff game's coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass. You've got to come up with a first down.
Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks, and they will score.
What a game we're watching here. You take the lead here because the quarterback makes a great throw. Nice job by the receiver going up to make the play. And now you take the lead with less than 2 minutes to go in this massive playoff game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, reserve this lead. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Griffin. He's running out of time here. Looking for a late deep shot. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill for one possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking downfield. It's Griffin. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete in the final pass attempt. The defense rises up to secure the win. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.